We are back in African Marble Cup. We are here taking a quick view of our track, a custom for African Marble Cup. We are in Morocco. Why did we name it Morocco? We have no idea. Let's take a quick overview of these marbles. Tunisia, they were the leading marble last in the previous group stage race, but they lost all their spots, went down to 4th. Libya over at 3rd. I'm not really sure what happened. They were just hanging around. Equatorial Guinea at 2nd, mostly because they were the first ones that got out of the gap that these three were in. And of course, we have one exception, and that is Kenya, our last seeded from this group, somehow takes the cake, still in a pretty bad time. 12 weighted average score. Yeah, 12 rated score on this track, 4 minutes 54. That is all that you will need to know, though. If you want to learn more, watch the race. But what we are focused on is in this track, we are starting our group stage race on Morocco. Tunisia, pole position. Going on to the first physics spinner. Onto the funnel. Tunisia. Kenya, just a bit behind. Tunisia, getting swept behind. Still, a pretty good elevator secures a second place spot, pushed by Kenya into the elevator. In fact, Libya goes up to first. Kenya at 3rd, and Equatorial Guinea down at 4th. Very interesting stuff. Tunisia takes back 1st place because Libya had a lot of trouble on our elevators here. Equatorial Guinea ties with them. Kenya up to 2nd. Maybe we'll see a 1st place finish from them as well. Going on to our lap 2. This is a very speedy track. On to the funnel. Kenya ahead of everyone else. Tunisia, although ahead of Kenya. A bit of trouble in the elevator. Libya could have, I believe, Libya or Equatorial Guinea could have done a pretty fast overtake on Kenya there. I saw them almost enter the elevator there, but unfortunately won't happen. Kenya, even more elevator troubles. Still, Libya can't capitalize. A bit swerved to the right, I believe. Who knows why. Tunisia, going on to our lap 3. Kenya, as well. Libya behind. Kenya now onto the funnel. Equatorial Guinea, a bit of a bad angle. Libya actually overtakes. Tunisia onto our first elevator. Kenya having some trouble on the elevator, but it's still a large enough distance. Equatorial Guinea and Libya having a lot of trouble on the elevator. Equatorial Guinea takes the lead off of Libya here. Tunisia still wildly ahead of Kenya here. Let's take a look at Equatorial Guinea and Libya. Will they have even more elevator troubles? Libya will, that's for sure. Tunisia finishing now at 2 minutes 10 seconds. Kenya 4 seconds behind. Equatorial Guinea 4 seconds behind that. And Libya 14 seconds behind our pole position. Tunisia at 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Libya, our slowest marble, 2 minutes and 25 seconds. This is definitely one of the worst groups that I've seen. If I'm looking at the scores here, there were a lot of marbles here that got a pretty good, at least in tier 3, a lot of marbles that did really good 2 minute 10 second times. And even this would be kind of worse. Yeah, this is like the 3rd worst, like 4th worst in all the marbles that have gone through this race so far. So that is important to note here. Coming up, Group 6 will participate in this race as well. Groups 3 to 4 participate. Groups 3 to 4 of Tier 3 participate in Race 3, the last race of group stage for them. Groups 1 and 2 of the 3rd tier as well participate in the second race. This exact one, very fast. Until then, see you all later.